How to speed up your manifestation. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. This is Priya, your manifestation coach. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to speed up your manifestation and how this applies to the bridge of events. So let's get started. How to speed up your manifestation. First and foremost, you are in control of the timing of your manifestation. The speed at which your manifestation flows into your experience is completely contingent upon one thing and one thing only: the degree to which you believe your manifestation is done. So let's say you believe that your manifestation is done, but you're only 51% of the time there. So this means 51% of the time you believe your manifestation is done, maybe 49% of the time you're in fear and doubt. You can still manifest what you want if you believe 51% of the time that your manifestation is done. However, this means that your manifestation will take time because your knowingness is only 51%. Now, as you increase your knowingness to 100%, you speed it up. Okay, so 100% is knowingness that your manifestation is done. It is, you get to a certain level of consciousness where you know it is so done that you don't even desire it anymore because you feel like you already have it. So how can you desire what you feel you already have? That's 100% knowingness that your manifestation is done. When you get to this level of consciousness, which is called wholeness, your manifestation will occur instantly. And anything else below that is when your manifestation will take time. Now let's talk about how this relates to the bridge of events, because once you get to the point of knowing your manifestation is done, and there's different degrees of this, as I just mentioned, there's a spectrum from like 51% to 100%, you will activate the bridge of events. So the bridge of events is when your higher self, source, God, the universe takes care of the how. The bridge of events is how your manifestation will unfold. And this is something that your higher self has taken care of. It has orchestrated cooperative components on your behalf to guide you from where you are to your manifestation. So once you become the person that already has your manifestation in your consciousness, you will activate the bridge of events. Now let's say that you only believe 51% of the time that your manifestation is done, and the rest of the 49% of the time you're in fear and you're in doubt or you're in lack. Well, in this scenario, you will activate a bridge of event that will lead you to your manifestation, but it will take time because you only believe that your manifestation is done 51% of the time, and the rest of the 49% of the time you're doubting. So this means that the bridge of events, there isn't one bridge of events. There are actually infinite bridge of events. This is source, God, the universe, infinite intelligence we're talking about. So there's infinite ways through which your manifestation can come to you. And the degree to which you believe that your manifestation is done dictates the type of bridge of events that you will activate that will correlate to timing. So let's say that you get to a place of knowingness where you just know your manifestation is done, where you no longer even desire it because you feel like it's already done. How can you desire something that you feel you already have? So you're in knowingness at this point. So 100% of you knows that your manifestation is done. In this case, the bridge of events that will be activated will be instant. It will be instant. Maybe you'll get that phone call. Maybe 1 minute you had the rash, the next minute you don't have the rash. Like, your manifestation will happen instantly. So in this scenario, you've acted a bridge of events that corresponds to instant manifestation. And anything less than you believing in your manifestation 100% of the time, so whether it's 95% of the time, 65% of the time, or 55% of the time, you will activate a bridge of event that corresponds with that percentage of your knowingness. So the speed at which your manifestation will occur happens faster when your knowingness is more. So the more you become the person that already has your manifestation, the more you solidify yourself in that knowingness, the more you speed up your manifestation, the more the bridge of events will unfold faster and quicker. You could also be in a scenario where initially you only believe 51% of the time. So you activate a bridge of events that is reflective of time. Let's say maybe it takes you a week. But then let's say you solidify your vibration even more. So you move it from 51% of the time to 90% of the time. In this case, you activate a new bridge of event that maybe corresponds to your manifestation coming to you in 2 days. So you speed up the timing by your level of knowingness. And let's say maybe you get to 99% of the time, your knowingness that your manifestation is done. Well, then you activate a new bridge of event that maybe correlates to you manifesting what you want in just 1 day. This is how it occurs. So the degree of your knowingness dictates the type of bridge of event you will activate, but this could also change as you solidify yourself more and more in the knowingness that your manifestation is done. But once you get to 100% of knowing that it is done, where you no longer desire it because you've had an internal emotional experience that says, I have my manifestation. Although there is no proof of it yet in your 3D reality, your manifestation will happen instantly. Like you will literally get that call. You will bump into that person. You will receive a check through the mail that day. It will be instant. Or money will show up in your bank account. Someone will send you money who maybe owed you money from 3 years ago. Like it will be instant. You don't know the how, but it will happen instantly when you are there 100% of the time. So let's talk about a little bit more about the controlling the timing of your manifestation and what it really means to close that gap of timing so that you begin to exist outside the realm of time and space. Well, this is about closing the gap of separation. So initially, when you desire something, you are separate from what you desire, meaning you believe that your desire is something outside of you, that it's a place to get to. But when you turn inwards and focus on your energy, focus on changing your energy so that you become the person that already has your manifestation in your consciousness, you are closing this gap of separation. Meaning, instead of being the person that sees your desire as something that is separate from you, as something that is outside of you, as a place to get to, instead, when you emotionally become the person that has your manifestation, you're no longer seeing your desire as separate from you. Instead, you feel as though you already have your desire. So you become your desire. Now, when you become your desire, you no longer see it as something that is outside of you. You see it as something that is within you. Your manifestation is an experience that you're having within you emotionally, although there is no evidence of it yet in your 3D reality. And this is when you get to that place of knowingness, of knowing that your manifestation is done. This is when you get to that place of knowingness, like 100%. You know that it is done, and this is when instant manifestation occurs. So controlling the timing of your manifestation is all about closing that gap of separation. Because your manifestation is already done. It's not that it needs to be created. It already exists now in the quantum field in another parallel reality. You need to change your vibration in order to perceive it. So the only reason why you don't perceive your manifestation that is already here is because you're not yet a vibrational match to it. You're tuned to a different frequency, but the more you focus on changing your energy and on becoming the person that already has your manifestation, you begin to perceive what is already here, what has already been here this whole time. You begin to perceive it. You activate the bridge of events that allows you to perceive what is already here. And this is why you are in control and you are in charge of timing. And this is really what divine timing is about. Divine timing is about you activating the bridge of events depending on where you are on this spectrum of, do you believe in your manifestation 51% or are you 100% there? This is what divine timing is about. You are in control of that divine timing. It's not like there's some external force saying, well, this can only happen in 10 years time or 5 years time. If that was the case, what would be the point of positive thinking or changing your vibration or changing your energy if everything was set in stone, including the timing of your manifestation? There'd be no point to it. So this video is really a reminder to you that your manifestation is already done. It already exists in the quantum field. You're never creating anything. You're just allowing yourself to perceive what is already here. Creation is already finished. And the more you focus on closing that gap of separation, meaning closing the gap of, I don't have it, where is it, why isn't it here yet? So, when you're in that frequency, you're in fear and you're in doubt. But if you instead focus on the energy of what it is that you desire, when you embody that more and more, and you solidify yourself in becoming the person that already has your manifestation, this becomes your focus and your goal. And you go all in with this so that you become more anchored in it, so that you go from 51% of believing to 100% of knowingness. This is how you speed up your manifestation. This is how you perceive what is already here. And this is how you activate the bridge of event that is relevant to that level of knowingness within you. So you are in control of the timing. The power has always been within you. So to recap, the way to speed up your manifestation is to close the gap of separation. You do this by focusing on becoming the person that already has your manifestation in your consciousness. Meaning you begin to change your energy so that you feel you already have your manifestation, although there is no evidence of it yet in your 3D reality. Now, there are varying degrees of this knowingness. You could be 51% of the time there where, sometimes you feel like your manifestation is done, but then other times you're in doubt and fear. But as you close this gap, meaning, you begin to increase your knowingness from 51 to 60 to 70 to 80 to 90 to 100, where you get to the point where you feel so whole that you no longer even desire it because you feel like you already have it. You've had an internal emotional reaction inside of you that says, I have my manifestation. This is how you manifest instantly. This is how you speed up your manifestation. It's about the degree of your knowingness with regards to your manifestation being done. The more you embody the energy of your manifestation, the more consistently you can maintain that altered state, the frequency of your desire consistently. But even more so than maintaining it consistently, it's like the intensity. The more you feel like your manifestation is done, you'll get to the point where you feel it is so done, it's no longer even a desire. And this is when instant manifestation will occur. And anything in between that is you speeding it up. So the more intense you feel like your manifestation is done, and the more consistently you can maintain this altered state, the more you speed up your manifestation. So wherever you are right now, it does not matter. Your power lies in the present moment because you have the ability to change your frequency regardless of your circumstances and therefore speed up your manifestation. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you want to learn why it's important not to compromise when you are manifesting, then you can watch my video here next. Do not compromise. Finally, thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening. Mwah.